Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Dow Academy Online Learning. We look forward to seeing you all back in class. But for now, stay home, stay safe. And remember to always wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds. Let's begin.
Hello Form 5, welcome to today's lesson, and today we are looking at a curriculum vitae, which is commonly known as a CV. Okay, so according to the British way of saying it, we say a curriculum vitae, but you must have heard someone call it a resume. Don't get confused. When you say a resume, you're talking about the American equivalent, okay? I'm sure you remember our lesson on slang and formal language, okay? From one place to the other, people will call something differently, but they're referring to the same thing. So when you say resume and when you say curriculum vitae, you're saying one and the same thing. So basically, a curriculum vitae, we're saying this is a written account of one's life comprising one's education, accomplishment or accomplishments, work experience, personal details, and references respectively. Okay, so we have a structure of a curriculum vitae. Okay, so when we're saying your personal details, what should your personal details comprise of in your curriculum vitae? The first thing should be your address. Then we have the telephone number, we have the email address, the date of birth, gender, and marital status. I believe you'll be able to fill in this form properly, or rather to have it typed properly, especially that you're lacking of doing form filling. Okay, so do not put someone else's telephone number there unless otherwise. Okay, the second thing that we get to look at in a curriculum vitae is a profile. So when we look at a profile, what are we saying? For example, you say, I'm a competent and highly motivated person. What are you doing? You are adding flesh to who you are. Okay, you are highlighting qualities about yourself when you write something under the profile. Okay, and then followed by the third thing, which is educational achievements. From when you started, let's say, the first exam that you get to write at your secondary school, okay, that should be the first thing. So you should put things in a chronological order. Do not start with, if you end up maybe with a master's or with your PhD, so to say, and then you start with that, then you start going backwards. No, everything should be in order of appearance. You should start with the least certificate that you had in terms of the year in which that was obtained, okay, up to the current. And when I say current, meaning at the time that you are applying, at the time that you are doing your CV, okay. Then we also look at work experience. You have to highlight what you have done, where you have worked, okay, and for how long you had worked where you worked, okay. At times you find others, maybe they're still working at a particular place, but you have to make sure that under work experience, you sure to say indeed you have worked. Because remember, for you to write your curriculum vitae to a particular institution, organization, or company, it's because you must have seen an advert somewhere, okay, and they wanted someone with specific qualifications, specific qualities, okay. So if you have those qualities, it's no wonder at this point you could be writing a curriculum vitae. And then secondly, or rather the next point, additional skills. Let's say, for example, they are looking for someone who can do electrical, okay? Well and fine, under your educational background and your work experience, it clearly shows to say you have done your electrical. But under additional skills, you ought to say something that you know and it is related to electrical, okay? We also look at another point there, interests and activities. We are looking at now your hobbies, the things that you like doing away from work, okay, of which we should not forget to say, as much as we may highlight our hobbies, that we have to put referees as the last thing. And the referee is the person that's going to solidify what it is that you have said you are. Places where you have worked, the people you have been with, these are the people who are going to say this is what you have done, and indeed it is true that what you have written, this is who you are, and it's not a lie. and your employer or would-be employer will be able to contact those. So don't forget to put the contact details of your referees. I hope this information is valuable for you. And when I say I hope, I believe everyone at this point finds it valuable, because you will write your own curriculum vitae after this lesson.